Hello, fellow humans, and welcome to Basically Ranting with yours truly, James. Shh, I shouldn't be here, because of my current position, of course. Well, that's not gonna stop me from telling you all about my story of how I got animated. I love animation. Since I can remember, really. My family, on the other hand, they didn't approve over it. But my two older brothers were another story for sure. To make the story easier, I'm gonna go ahead and call my older brother Roshi, and I'm just gonna put my middle brother as Midoriya. Me, I'm kind of a Simon. Back to the story, they were geeks. Some of the stuff that Roshi liked to watch were a little bit too cringy for my taste, I guess. Either that or I was too young for them, I guess. Then there was Midoriya, who took a more serious and psychological approach to it.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Man, did I like them, even though they were mature material for my age. What I mean is that most of those animes were a little bit too greedy on the plot, and, well, I mean, even the solutions that were found were too strong. Talking about really thick plots, this all happened within the time that I was spending on an island called Puerto Rico. Not a really famous island, you know? When I was like 7 or 8, really. There was this comedian that created a character, which it was really, 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 really hard to pinpoint his demographic.
Esta no es candela, bro. Está buena. Está buena. Gloria. Baila chiqui chiqui.
Baila chiqui chiqui.
Chiqui chiqui. Baila chiqui chiqui. Baila chiqui. Está medio soso. Sube el volumen para que se ponga gozoso. Gerardo.
Ay, qué lindo. Chedi, ¿y tú en qué piensas? ¿No estás pensando cómo va a ser el verano para ti?
Sí, déjame pensar lo mismo que tú. Lo mismo que tú yo siempre pienso.
Nevertheless, he opened a show which featured Pokemon, Ranma, DBZ, and others. His name was Chevy. Yes, like the truck. Anyway, at that time, there wasn't that much to watch since we were poor and couldn't afford cable or satellite TV. So I was hooked. my brothers as well. All I know, it was really cool. Midoriya started drawing with a lot of practice, and me, well, I took another route, which was telling my father all about it and how I wanted to be a cartoonist. It didn't go so well, to say the least. He said that I would die out of starvation, as he told me this, and kept making fun over the fact that I was so lame. There was a fire in me which kept me going and going, trying to know more all about it. My father couldn't just let me be lame, apparently, which gave him an idea of making me learn music. Got me in a car, threw me to my uncle's studio, which he was a musician, of course, and he was a great one. We were in his studio for about 2 hours. I mean, we were talking for hours there, trying to convince me that what I wanted it was music. Of course, I already said what I wanted. But as I sat there in his studio, smelling the wood stains on the guitars, seeing the keyboard, and he even had Relic, which was a bass guitar, one of those 1950s bass guitars that they use in jazz, smooth jazz, the blues. I was talking with him, and it was artist to artist, how much passion we had and how much I would love to just do what I love as a living. And I guess that's why I got so confused. That and my dad's approval. At this point, starting to draw was kind of a problem, with my dad looking for any excuse to make me stop. But I was hooked, and again, my dad didn't like that at all. He pushed me to learn music all the time, which it was not bad at all. I loved music. That's what kept me from my social anxiety running wild. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Ooh, a millennial that had social anxiety. Fake. Go home, snowflake. Look, it doesn't matter if you don't believe me. It was real to my small... That made it impossible for me to confront my father all about the fact that I didn't want to keep going with music. So later in my life, I was sent to an art school. That made it a little bit difficult since it was a government low-budget facility. It was cool, it was nice. I actually loved it. But this is as much time as I got. So until next time, you will have to wait. And if you really want to hear all about this story sooner, leave a like down there, subscribe for more content like this. If you really want to help me out making all this material, there is a GoFundMe page in the description. Or leave a comment. Have a nice day.